Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. We're going to talk about diabetes today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nikita Brown, the nurse practitioner who teaches and trains you ways to get and stay healthy. We've been doing this series about diabetes where I give you some quick information that you can use, send it to your friends and family so that we can understand a little bit more about diabetes and help to decrease the rates at which people are diagnosed and or reduce some of the bad side effects. So, first of all, let's get to these numbers. 37.3 million Americans are diagnosed with diabetes. That's about 1 in every 10 people. That's an amazing number. Now, 1 in every 5 people are actually diabetic and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. So, what are the types of diabetes? I know you probably heard them before. So, let's go over them very, very quickly. Type 1 and type 2. Diabetes type 1. So, people who have been diagnosed with diabetes type 1 typically are very young. This is because your pancreas actually your immune system actually starts to fight against your pancreas. That pancreas is an organ that sits in the right side of your body along with your liver, and that pancreas is what's going to control your blood sugar. So when you eat those cookies, that cake, that candy, you drink that soda, all those sweet things, and an increase in carbohydrates, that's going to go to your pancreas, and your pancreas is going to be responsible for lowering the blood sugar. But if your pancreas is overwhelmed or you have type 1 diabetes, it cannot do that. So, very early in life, these people find out that their pancreas is not working. And so, typically, type 1 diabetes is diagnosed early on. Now, as you get older, people are diagnosed with type 2. Now, we are diagnosing type 2 diabetes earlier and earlier, and that's due to a number of things. People aren't as active as they used to be, people are eating different things. There are a number of reasons why people are being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes at a much earlier rate. However, people with type 2 diabetes, typically your pancreas has worked over time. And what's happened is you simply worn your pancreas out. I mean, you've eaten those things, you haven't exercised, you haven't done what's good for your body. And so your pancreas has just actually been worn out. By the time we diagnose somebody with diabetes, about half of the islet cells in the pancreas have already been affected. So let's figure if you have 100% of your islet cells that are working and that are helping to stimulate the insulin that your body needs, if by the time you're diagnosed, you're only down to 50% of those or less in most cases, then you have very little to work with. And so that's why some treatments work for some people and some treatments don't. Why some people can take medicine, some people can take insulins. But the long and short of it is when you are diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, your pancreas pretty much is tired. It can no longer keep up with the amount of insulin that you are requiring from it. You've eaten too much of those sweet things, the carbohydrate load is high, and you're spilling extra sugar into your bloodstream. So, what that means is your pancreas can't continue to lower that blood sugar for you. You become then insulin resistant. And so that sugar spills over into your urine, it spills over into your sweat, it spills over into your eyes, so you get blurry vision because the body is just trying to get rid of that extra sugar by any means necessary. And so at that point, most of the time you are diagnosed with diabetes and you come into a healthcare provider such as myself. We can start you on a regimen to help lower your blood sugar, in addition to diet, of course, exercising, and other things that are helpful to getting your diabetes under control. So I hope this has been helpful just to get an idea of the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes and to help you understand that 1 in 10 people actually have diabetes. 1 in 5 people are undiagnosed, which means you have it, you don't know about it. And the way we can change those numbers is to make sure that you are getting checked for diabetes, that you are getting screened, and that people you know and love are doing the same. Take care. Until next time.